would rather you tell me it's hot outside than give me your take on Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle jeans ads. I mean, I can't, and that's how you know it's the end of July. There is, nothing going on. Not one thing is going on because everybody has to, publicize. Here's my take on Sydney Sweeney's pants.
There's actually a lot going on.
And whether or not, well, apparently not, because all people want to do is talk about her pants.
There's tsunamis coming.
People don't care about the tsunamis.
Sydney Sweeney.
Tsunami.
They're not worried about the tsunami.
They're not worried about the tsunamis right now. There's a tsunami.
Epstein.
There's this. Yeah, no, we're over that. I can't believe
That's a hoax.
And that's what Trump said. He goes, I can't believe you're talking about you're still talking about this Epstein guy. Have you heard about these Sydney Sweeney pants? Yeah. It could be Nazi stuff. And people are just throwing around that Nazi word like it's like, of all the things to trivialize, can we not?
I mean, it's been desensitized for so long now.
Can we actually put some importance on the fact that they're like...
They're terrible people?
Beyond terrible people. They killed...
Like Sydney Sweeney?
No, not like Sydney Sweeney. She's an actress who wears jeans.
They got paid for a marketing campaign.
Yeah, she's just an actress in a commercial.
Yeah, but she's talking about GENES.
Yeah. No, I got it. I got the play on words.
Okay.
But the Nazis weren't known for a play on words. I feel like, the same way we have to bring back Behind the Music so that this generation can learn about the pitfalls of success. We have to bring back World War II documentaries so people can understand how absolutely hideous the Nazis actually were.
Well, I don't know, because there's a lot of people on TikTok that are like, have you ever listened to actually what Hitler is saying?
Okay, see, that's the other thing.
Whoa.
Swinging in the other direction.
That's the other thing about TikTok. When you tell me, here's what TikTok is saying about X, Y, and Z, knock it off. Just stop. You can say whatever, any person who's got a phone. And the homeless have phones now. There are literally cell phone chargers in New York City for the homeless.
Good.
They can have TikTok accounts. I'm not interested in what they're saying. I'm not interested. Did you see the outrage on TikTok? No. Of course I did not see the outrage on TikTok. Why would I look at the outrage on TikTok? It's not a real thing. But they're like, wow, what about the Sydney Sweeney pants?
Yeah, but, that's really important.
And I go, I understand. Sydney Sweeney is an unbelievably attractive human being, and therefore...
Wow, can't believe you're saying that.
I mean, this is not a controversial...
We're talking about hot takes.
This is not a hot take. This is not controversial.
I didn't know you felt that way about people.
Did I find some attractive?
No. That you think some should die.
That's not the same thing. There are people who are... By the way, you know who else I find attractive?
Well, you better be careful.
Uh-oh.
Doja Cat.
I'll agree with you.
She's an attractive person.
Sure.
Physically attractive. You know?
Not Sydney Sweeney attractive, but...
Look, if we want to do power ranking, we can do a power ranking.
It's going to be a quick segment. You looking to kill 10 seconds?
But everybody's like, oh, you see Doja Cat on TikTok talking about Sydney Sweeney. And she's just being a goofball. I don't even know what she's...
How does anybody take her seriously?
But by the way, that's who Doja Cat is. She's
Exactly.
a goofball all
Yes.
the time.
Yes.
Like, she's a troll on purpose.
Yeah, she's really good at it.
She's excellent at it. She's one of the top trolls. And people go, Doja Cat has sounded off. And I go, okay, fine. Fine. I didn't see, when I saw, I'm walking through the mall.
You went to the mall?
Yep.
Good for you.
And I walked by American Eagle.
Oh, boy.
Yep. I walked right by. I didn't go in. Don't worry. I didn't go in. Woo! You know why? Because I was worried the paparazzi would be around and they'd catch me going in.
That's the last thing you need is a picture of you going in there.
That's the last thing I need right now.
You just got another gig.
I know. I'm still building. The last thing I need. I don't have the foundation for that.
I hear you.
But the last thing that I was thinking about was, who hasn't sounded off on this yet? Doja Cat. I hope somebody brings me up to speed on where Doja Cat stands on all of this. And then she just does a thing on TikTok, and I go, well, it's just Doja being Doja.
Right.
But
Yeah, but it's the media's fault.
Of course it is. But they love it because it's clicks.
Of course.
Because anytime, there can be 3 people on TikTok that are like, this is bad because of this. And then the media goes, Look, this is what the woke left is going crazy about. Crazy. Here's 3 examples. And then another article comes out. It's the exact same 3 examples. I've seen this, larger woman with glasses talking about Sydney Sweeney more times.
I know. Same.
I go, if it's this much of an epidemic that the woke left is going absolutely crazy, how come I see the same 2 videos
I don't know.
over?
I see a lot of videos.
I'm seeing a lot. Yeah. There's a ton.
But here's the thing.
The ones I'm seeing are the ones that Troy just sends.
And there was a lot that I didn't send because I'm like, I don't want to overload.
But guess what? Those 2 videos went everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And then it became the topic du jour. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, there's more outrage videos. I wonder.
People need their hot takes.
What sparked that?
I wonder if the quote-unquote outrage videos had anything to do with the fact that a certain topic became trending and they started feeding the algorithm. Or if it's, as being reported, legitimate outrage that should be reported in newspapers.
I think it's outrage.
Okay.
I think people are seriously mad.
Seriously mad.
Yep.
It's definitely not like, oh, good, we got something to click in the last week of July.
But is this a fun one, though? At least I'm so tired of hearing about Trump or politics. Like, this is a good one.
But it's a good one.
Yeah, because you get to look at her picture.
She's so pretty.
She's a good-looking girl.
And every time I see her picture, I'm like, wow, she is attractive.
Yeah.
So it's like I would rather look at that than a picture of Trump.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No,
or
that's
Ghislaine
true.
again.
Ghislaine.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about that.
Guess what? Epstein was everywhere Trump's ever been.
Yeah.
Like,
guess what? They were friends.
We went to the wedding, kids' graduation, dinner 2 weeks ago, and I thought he was dead.
Back then.
Yeah.
I mean, the footage they're coming up with.
It's amazing. I saw one on a reel-to-reel. It's like 8mm film.
Wow.
It was just there all the time. They were inseparable, apparently. The amount of footage they have of these 2.
So yeah, this is better.
Yeah.
And it is a fun one because I can't possibly imagine anybody really thinks this.
But then you say, well, this one's not political. What about the politicians?
It does get political.
It gets political so quickly.
Who?
It's like, how about Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz?
Which side is he on?
I mean,
This is going to throw you for a loop. You're never going to. Don't pretend you know this, Troy.
I don't.
Totally unpredictable.
I'm taking a guess.
Because don't forget, he's a cinephile too.
That's right.
He may be
Well, I was going to say he also
cinephile. He's a cinephile too.
Oh, I thought you said something.
Yeah, no.
I mean, he's also a fan of Broadway, so I don't know which way.
That's true.
Oh, that's a good point.
What take he would have.
This could go either way.
Yeah.
That's true. Ted Cruz writes in, wow. He tweeted this. He X'd it. Wow. Now the crazy left has come out against beautiful women. I'm sure that'll poll well. Oh, sick burn, Senator Ted. Sick burn. You got him. You got him. Where's the Epstein list?
Good question.
Oh, that'll poll well. Oh, man. Sick burn. House of Representatives, no summer vacation. But
we got to go.
Look at what the woke mom is doing with this Sydney Sweeney story. I mean, I can't. Like, I was like, I'm looking, because I always like to look at like what's trending and everything. So I'm like, okay, just to make sure we're not missing stories. Not that we talk about every single story, but just to make sure we're not missing anything. And Sydney Sweeney's occupying like multiple hashtags. I'm like, come on.
Crazy.
Come on. And when was the last time anybody talked about American Eagle jeans?
I mean, this is excellent marketing.
It has to be the most successful ad campaign.
At least.
I mean, this is literally since Coca-Cola was able to hire Santa Claus as their mascot. Coca-Cola, Santa Claus, American Eagle, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, back to school season, everyone's wearing those American Eagles.
Of course.
Number one.
Even with the kids?
100%, dude. You guys, and they want you to believe that all the kids are the kids are the crazy woke left. And that's not, like, kids still want to just, like, rile people up.
Kids still listen to Kanye.
That's what I'm saying. Kids are trolls. Like, if they think.
Kids rule.
They do. If they think they can get pants that'll upset people, they're getting those pants. Especially if the pants are not by nature upsetting. They'll get the pants. You know?
That's problematic.
I mean, can you imagine going into a history class? You're learning about World War II. You're like, excuse me, teacher. Didn't they wear American Eagle jeans? And the teacher would be like, no, that's not a thing. But Sydney Sweeney and the jeans. You know, it's a play on G-E-N-E or G-G-E-N-E. Oh, you just got that?
Yep.
Okay. You just thought they were referring to the pants being good.
Yeah, and I was like, half of this shit she's saying isn't making any sense.
Right. But no, but there's like, nobody's just sitting there going, everybody who's writing about this and posting about this are just doing it because it's like, what are people clicking on? What are people?
I don't know. I think most people are
pointing out that it's like,
I
this
think
isn't a
most
real
people
thing.
know that this is ridiculous.
I hope so.
It's just fun to look at, like, you know.
I think there's people genuinely upset.
Oh,
Yeah,
there are people that are genuinely upset.
But I think there's about 15 of them.
Yeah. And then it's just a lot of bots just liking and retweeting.
Yeah, there's like 15 people that are really upset. And then but by the way, there are way more people that are pointing out the outrage of the mob than there are in the actual outraged mob.
Yes.
Like, there's not a Ted Cruz level person going like, no, we have to stop this.
No, guys, you don't understand.
These ads are terrible. There's like between 15 and 19 people on TikTok that are like, oh, yeah, let's do it. But that's it. There isn't this, like, it's like people enjoy arguing so much that when they get like a thing like this that is so clearly, and forgive my French, a nothing burger, that they love to fight back against the woke mob, even without even like looking up whether or not there's actually a woke mob there beyond between 15 and 19 TikTok accounts, which aren't worth fighting with anyway. It is funny, though, when people join into the 15 to 19 TikTok accounts because they don't realize it's not real either. Like it is funny that there are still people going like, oh, yeah, that is wrong. And it's like, no, nobody actually thinks that. This isn't a real thing.
It's not a real thing.
866-969-1969. Ray in Georgia. What's up, Ray?
Okay, to use one of your wrestling terms, what if this is all what they call a work, that American Eagle may have paid for all this just to stir up a little bit of controversy?
Dog, if they didn't, and I'm not saying they did, but if they didn't, every other company, I'm telling you right now, if I were a company, I'd be like, you know what? Like if I wanted to create an ad campaign for Sam Roberts' show, I would just like create something that's going to garner some attention, like get a star involved or whatever. Then I'd get Malcolm to get on TikTok, outraged, and just I don't know how you twist this into something that is outrageous, but twist this into something outrageous. We'll send it to the Post. And then Malcolm, because he's a young 20-something, and I'd say, wear your ballerina outfit. That'll drive him nuts. And Malcolm would you'd put on, what do they call that, a onesie?
It's actually a leotard. Thank you very much.
A leotard.
It's a tard. I'm a tard. Thank you. Please call it that.
Oh, no, you said hard. That's unacceptable.
Malcolm, thank you, Ray. Malcolm would put on his leotard, and he'd get on TikTok, and he'd go, this marketing campaign for this Sam Roberts show is outrageous, and all my friends agree this is Nazi stuff. And then I go, and then I would get Travis, because it can't come from me. I get Travis to send it to the New York Post, and Travis would be like, can you believe what the woke left is saying about this? Meanwhile, it's just Malcolm who I asked to make the video. And then
somebody's like, oh, can we find 2 more examples of this?
Right. And then I go, Mike, I need you to take one for the team.
Put on a leotard.
Put on a leotard, Mike. And they go, the woke left even has very, very muscular woke left.
If anyone could pull it off.
That's right. And they go, okay, 2 is enough. 2 is enough because you need 2 videos because we need to get people to keep scrolling. Right. We need something to break up the paragraphs so we can put the advertisements in them. And then from there, it just be off to the races. That's like a rotisserie chicken. That becomes set it and forget it.
It's like a domino effect.
Right. Now, I can have this group saying, oh, my God, this is a real thing. We got to stop the woke left. And this group going, oh, my God, this is a real thing. We got to shut down this ad campaign. And I'm just sitting there going, none of it's real.
This worked.
I can't believe this worked. Everybody's rabble, 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 rabble.
Well, people are addicted to being angry.
They love being angry.
They have to be.
Anger is a very easy emotion to latch onto. You don't have to be thoughtful to be angry.
No, and a lot of people that don't have happy lives, there's nothing happy going on in their life. It's just that's where you gravitate to. I have to be angry about this today.
Right. And I want to tell him, I know a guy who has to avoid getting pissed on going to work, and he still seems pretty happy to me.
Fine.
Because guess what? You know what you have to be happy about in your life?
What?
You're alive. It's a miracle.
I'm blessed with another day.
Isn't it a miracle?
Tomorrow's not promised. I have today.
Think about all the little semens that were traveling through, trying to get to that egg. Yours happens to be the one. And then you designed your beard so it looks like the tail of a semen.
That's right.
Is that why you did that?
That's in tribute.
Interesting.
That's in tribute to the little semen that made your life possible.
The little semen that could.
That's right. That's right. That's 100% correct. I mean, it's a miracle that you're on this planet.
Bro, I think that every day.
Right?
You talking about because he's old enough to die? Like he
I don't think that. No, I think that might have been what he thought, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that every day.
Right.
This
But I
is
mean,
it.
think about your adolescence.
I try not to, but okay.
You were a total fuck
Yeah,
up.
he didn't have a good one.
But that's what I mean. You made it through. It's a miracle that you're on this planet. What do you have to be mad about?
Exactly.
What does anybody have to be mad about?
Nothing. It just.
I mean, Malcolm, his parents sent him to ballerina school. That pissed me off a little bit. But other than that,
That's where I get my incel rage from, obviously.
that makes sense now.
But it's an addiction.
Because you feel something.
You feel something. And you have to have that feeling. You have to keep chasing that feeling.
And I think it is harder to evoke positive.
It is.
When you want to feel something, it's hard to get positive. But negative, you could muster up. Oh, look at this pants commercial. Ah! Why do people think she's so attractive? Hot dog, by the way, he may not want the world knowing, but he tweets in, y'all got me looking through all types of Sydney Sweeney pics now. Have a good time with it, man. And I get it. And some of it, too, is like people, I think they're like you, Troy. There are a lot of people that just want to look at the Sydney Sweeney pictures, and they're like, I better look more into this story.
I watched every ad.
You did?
Every one.
I got to get to them, because you're like, I work for a radio show, and you're talking to your fiance, honey, I work for a really important morning radio show where we need to, what does it say literally on the advertisement? What does he knock out daily?
Topics.
This is the topic
This is
du
the
jour. Old Troy was like, let's break down JFK. Let's break down now it's more like, no, I kind of have decided, and I think it's kind of a healthier thing to more spend my hours of the day looking at all these Sydney Sweeney ads.
Instead of a conspiracy video?
Yeah,
okay,
you probably feel better.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, look at this one.
Because you can't change anything. You can't, but you can look at her and be like, wow, she's attractive.
Right, and the jeans.
They look great on her.
Yeah.
And I might go buy a pair myself.
Maybe.
She says it makes your ass look great. I'm like, yeah, it does.
Troy's just going to go into American Eagle and just give them money.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even want anything.
I don't know what you guys do here,
I think you're
but
just doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Can I contribute money just to your advertising budget? Like, is there any way this could go direct to? This is for the advertising, more commercials.
Kind of like how you can Venmo the government now to pay down the debt.
Yeah, which if you're cool, you're doing it. Yeah, you just go in and go like, is there just a sort of? Because I hope this ad campaign is not just one campaign.
I hope this goes through Christmas.
You do.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yep.
You think Sydney Sweeney could pull off a great Super Bowl ad?
Of course.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, is she, as far as attractive actresses,
Right.
famous women,
Right.
she's probably the hottest right now, right?
Well, she is the hot girl right now.
But like as far as like just being attractive.
She's up there. I mean, it becomes like maybe people have specific tastes to them.
Sure.
But yeah, she's like
Top tier.
she's top tier for sure. For sure. I mean, what are you going to say?